Good evening, Blind Sniper here, aka the GOAT. Look here, went and got a new gun today. I heard a lot of people talk trash about them. I had to find out for myself because I'm just one of them type people. I went and bought a Bergara BXR. Now I got the one with the steel barrel. I didn't get the one with the carbon fiber. Carbon fiber gun weighs less than this gun. This is what I got right here. I put a bipod on it. The only thing that came with it was the gun. That was it. Nothing else. No bells, no whistles, no nothing. I put my 12 by 60 by 60 scope on here by Vector. Very good scope. And I'm going to show you how it's very good here in a minute. But what I done some earlier testing before the thunderstorm come up using standard velocity, subsonic, hollow point, and some other stuff. And just to get it sighted in and get it set up. But thunderstorm come up, had to quit. Now it's quit, come back out, now it's just humid out here. But look, this is what I got. I call it the Eley test because it's mostly Eley ammo that I used on this test. But now this is something new I have never seen before. I'm not saying it's a new shell just come out. It's something new to me. I've never seen it before. Gimtech 22, 42 grain, 1020 FPS. That's the first thing I shot because I want to see how it shot. And I'm telling you right now, that's a good cartridge. I'm going to, and I'm telling you, it's dirt cheap. Look at that right there, $8.95, dirt cheap. Then I went with the standard plus on the SK, then the semi-auto, then the Tenix, and then the Target. Every one of them shot good, real good. Some shot better than the others, of course, but that's the way it goes. You know, life goes around and everything makes it go around. It's just that you got to be a part of it and choose your path. Now, everybody says weight don't have nothing to do with it, but you got to remember these are inertia rifles. This is like shooting a shotgun. Shotgun, the more weight it has and the more you pull it to your shoulder, the better it cycles. I have not had no cycling issues with that because I keep that in mind. It don't have a gas system. Gas systems, it don't matter if you got it against your shoulder or not and pull the trigger, it'll cycle. But in inertia, you've got to have it against your shoulder. A pump, it don't matter. Because what throws the shell and cycles the shell is you pumping it. But when you're shooting a semi-automatic shotgun, you've got to look at the fact it's an inertia type gun. In other words, it's got to have a force to back it up, to push it back forward. To go back and push it back forward. You take that 22 and you just sit it in front of you and pull the trigger, you might look up and it run the whole magazine. And it might stovepipe, it might misfeed, it might not eject or anything like that. You got to keep it in mind, old school stuff. We learned that many years ago. But here's what we got. This is that new stuff I was telling you about, that Gimtech. That's pretty good. That's about an inch or less. Oh, I say about an inch. And then after the Gimtech, we went with the rest of it. Check this out. SK. This here is, now we're going for groups now. I'm not going for bullseye. And this in here was a semi. And that was the Target. You see what I'm saying? It's a very good shooting gun. But I got the heavy gun. And I don't mean it's outrageously heavy. It was the heaviest of the two. The carbon fiber gun weighed about 5-point-something pounds. This one here weighed about 6-point-something, almost 7 pounds. That gave me a little more weight. Weight does matter. I'm sorry, people, you might not like it. I don't try to offend nobody when I say that, but it does. I took a rifle in there, the Ruger 22 Precision. It shot very good like it was, but now I steady hit bullseye with it because I added 3.5 pounds of weight to the barrel. Now you can get them too heavy, so don't be sitting there thinking, well, I'll put 20 pounds on mine, I'll put 5 pounds on mine. You can get too heavy and then it won't cycle. It won't, your shots will open up. I had to experiment. I had a problem. I put them same weights on a different gun. I'm trying to think of what gun it was. Oh yeah, it was my 22 Tippmann. It done good, but it opened up. It was too much. No, I'm sorry, people. I got it backwards. I apologize. I put it on the Tippmann first, and I got good shots with it, bullseye shots. But when I put it on my Ruger, the weight was too heavy for it. So then it started opening up. My Ruger, I went with 3.5 pounds, lightened it up a little bit. Now it's the groups has come together and I'm shooting bullseye with it. But what weight works good for one gun might not work the same for another gun. One gun took 3.5 pounds. When I put 5 pounds on there, 5 pounds was too much. I had to reduce it. So it's an experimental thing, just like this right here. It's inertia. It'll cycle. It'll do its thing. A gun, there's nothing wrong with a gun. Most of the time when you find something wrong with a gun, it's either a scope or something we're doing wrong. Because we didn't make the gun, so we don't know how it operates. I'm telling you, the Bergara BXR, or BRX, however you pronounce it, is a fantastic rifle. It's got the heavy barrel on it. It shoots fantastic. I'm telling you, can't beat it. I'm gonna sit out here again and make another video, but this time I'm gonna use budget ammo instead of the Eley stuff. And I'll make another video and put it out with the Bergara. You got to give these things a chance. I had to learn myself. Remember I told you I had to step back because I was condemning some of these scopes because of the eye shadow, and part of it was my fault, my mood, my thoughts. I was staying within the box, but I got them same scopes back out, gave them what I call a second chance, and found out I wasn't using it properly. And now they're fantastic scopes. I just watched a video a while ago. I can't remember, something Lines, that's his name. He shoots a lot of 22s and stuff. He done a video a while ago on scopes, and he's right. He went out with the people who made these things, and they told him it doesn't matter if it's a 34, a 35, a 30, or a 1. I'm talking about the tube size. Light is light. It's going to travel the same. The only difference in a 34, 35, a 30, and a 1 is the room for them to put their mechanisms in there instead of having them out here on the end. You think about it. Make this a 1-inch scope. Take all this, put it back out here on the end. I mean, all of it, just move back. It won't matter. You can use a 1-inch scope, get the same results. He said they taught him. Price didn't even matter, because some fancy scopes are not good. They charge an arm and a leg for them. He said what really matters is the quality of the glass that the film, or whatever you want to call it, that they put on the glass. That is what matters. And I agree with him. These scopes right here, I pay on average of $200 for. Some $250, some $150. I've even got Mueller's I bought for $100 on sale. Every one of them fantastic. I have not spent no $500, $600, $700, $800 for a scope yet. Don't plan on it. But anyway, this is the Blind Sniper. Love you. Take care. Floating barrel. You can see the gap right there. Good floating barrel. Gap's a little bit bigger than it is on one side, but it ain't gonna touch, so no big deal. The only thing that I found that's aggravating about this gun, until I figured it out, is the mag. It uses 10-22 mags. It's that's a tight box right there to get this in and out. But I found out when you go to put it in, the release trigger right here, because it don't let it drop out. You push it forward and start wiggling it, it come right on out. When you get ready to put it in, it wants to be kind of aggravating, but it don't want to lock in. All you got to do is hold this trigger release forward a little bit and push up on it, and it clicks right in. So, you just got to learn the little tricks to it. If If you don't like paying money for something that's like that, yeah, that's you. I understand that, because I'm the same way. I'm a budget man. I'm not going to pay no expensive money for no scope. I'm not going to pay no expensive money for a rifle if I can. $800 is the highest I've ever been. But if you can afford it, more power to you. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying that it's not for me. But anyway, this is Blind Sniper, aka the GOAT. Put God over all things. Read Matthew 19. Give your heart to him, and he'll help you. I gave my life to God when I was 20 and ran all the way to the time I was 50. And when just about my whole family died out. My mother, my brother-in-law, my sister was murdered, along with my niece, her daughter. They were murdered. I sat down and just told God I just felt like Job, because my whole family was just dying out. My mother-in-law, who I loved to death, like my own mama, she passed away. And he saved me. He come into my heart, and he filled that void. And I have no remorse. I'm glad they're where they at. They done went home. They done went home. I hope they lived right where they got in heaven. That's all I can say. Because I'm not like these other people who say everybody goes to heaven. Because the Bible done said everybody's not going to heaven. Anyway, God bless you. God love you, and take care. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.